Legends, I'm at home. Alli's in hospital. It's 3 a.m. I've been packing like crazy. I need to go to sleep, but you know what? Let's just play the freaking music for another day. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori, Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here. The
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? In all seriousness, I could not make up the stuff that's going on at the moment. Buckle up. So over it. All right, guys, how you doing? Tori here, your mate, the Geelong-Flipper, full-time reseller, plot writer of drama beyond comprehension, and I hope that you're all doing well. So I'll get this out of the way. If you are a first-time viewer, most of you won't be, but if you are, I'm a full-time reseller. I sell on eBay for my income. I also sell on streaming service and whatnot. And we're trying to move from Geelong, Victoria in Australia to Mackay in Queensland, also in Australia, but 2,300 kilometres away. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong, from money trouble through to unexpected bills, through to deaths in the family, through to, yes, that's plural, through to beef after said events, through to hurting ourselves packing, through to last night. I still don't know the results, by the way. I'll probably update you during the video. But my wife, Alli, we were unloading a van yesterday and we put down a massive bookcase, and there was a lot of wind where our offsite is, our warehouse. And I said to Alli, let's lean that against there and get a washing machine to stop it from falling down. We turned our back, there was a gust of wind. This massive, heavy shelving bookcase thing slammed with so much force. It sounded like a gun going off, and I've turned around to see blood all over Alli's foot. Immediately it pulled around her foot. I raced her into hospital. This was weird though. I called 000, which in Australia, guys, is our emergency number. And they go, there's no ambulances available for your area. You need to drive her in. We got to the hospital, and no jokes, there were so many ambulances, they couldn't all fit in the place where they drop off people. They were all parked out and in the street, and no one was in any of them. So, I don't know, paramedics have got a bloody hard job, but I'm stressing about my wife, and there's ambulances that I would have rather that I paid $1,000 odd and she'd gone in, because we weren't sure if she had ambulance membership. And just in case you're wondering why I don't know, we've only recently married and we're pulling all of that stuff together now. But I had ambulance membership, and I just get a direct debit for it, and I pay it. I wouldn't have cared less. White stuff was visible, and I don't know if it was bone or not. All I did was immediately just try to compress it because it was bleeding so much. Anyhow, Alli's still in hospital. The removalist is meant to be there on Friday. I'm packing like a jerk, and it's one of those things, I ripped stuff apart to such an they're not driving on their own lane. I ripped apart stuff to such an extent that it's like I said to the Flip fam, can someone please help? And of course, you guys all reached out. Well, not all of you, but quite a few. But I've pulled stuff apart in such a panic because now it's just me packing. Well, if she's in hospital, what else is she meant to be doing? I don't care about that part. But our packing has got to the point, if I don't go and turn this car into the camper van now, we are at a stalemate where I can't move anything else into the offsite. It's filled with stuff waiting to come into this van. So that's stressful. So I'm going to the offsite now. The materials I need are there. I've also hired the truck another day, which obviously we're not going to be using, but our stuff is still in it. They were so good. And big shout out to yesterday. She doesn't watch. She's my friend though. Callie, it's Storage King, was a champion because I was stressed. Not losing the plot. I was first aid party during the bloody Gulf War on Sydney, and we literally did unfortunately see people die. So I can handle all that. But yeah, it was just good to have another person there going, okay, you do this and I'll do that. You do this and I'll do that kind of stuff. Because I still had to pack the stuff away. Our property, like, Alli was well enough to talk to they do triage on the phone first. That's probably why they didn't send an ambulance, because she's just so calm all the time. Well, nearly. They would have gone, oh, she's okay. She was talking normally, and all I'm doing is looking down at the pool of blood. So I go, no, she's not okay. She's in shock. She was very, very brave. So I'm going to go there now. I don't know how much I'll film heaps because I need to talk to someone. And the crazy part is, like, most of my friends think I'm gone. They already think I'm gone. I'm on my way. Unless they look at the YouTube stuff, and most of my friends don't watch me on YouTube. Like, which will sound weird, but like, yeah, I know that none of my oldest friends watch me on YouTube. They may once in a blue moon see a thumbnail. I think they all like bloody subscribe to support it, but they don't watch it. So what we're going to do now is basically just head out. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm still stressed by it. So if I repeat myself more than normal, just forgive me on that account. Last night I got home at about 12:30 or 1:15. I stayed up packing until 3 o'clock and I fell to sleep exhausted. I woke up at, I think, 8 or 8:30. So I'm running on fumes. I'm getting me coffee and a toasty. I'm hungry and thirsty, but I'm hoping, low-key, I'm hoping that I'm not required back at the hospital, which sounds terrible, but Alli will get it. She watches these, so honey, you'll get it. I'm going to try to get the van done as much as humanly possible. So I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I do want to get that stuff done. No, my luck, I'll get there and there'll be a text saying, come in now, you know, she can come home. I hope she can come home, but last night with the CT scan, they're like, oh, we've detected something on the X-ray. Can't fully tell, but a CT scan will tell us if there's and it's not down the normal spots where you'd think stuff should break. It's up higher. Apparently there's all these little bones in your feet. I got no freaking idea. I'm not a doctor. But yeah, all that's going on. Meanwhile, in the background, you can see the old Flipmobile's insulation there. I'm excited by that. I'm trying to look at positive things too. But yeah, packing last night, by the end of it, certain things, my stuff, it was more almost frantic scooping of things, which sometimes just has to happen. The way I see it now is I am racing the removalist, unless he can give us some flexibility. And Alli's like, yeah, we'll push off on Friday. No, we won't. We'll push off when you're okay. The doctor there, I don't know why. I want to say her name's Molly. It probably isn't, and she doesn't even know about this channel. So anyhow, the doctor looking after Alli is aware of the move, and she's like, this is why we're doing all these scans, because you want to sit in a van for 1,600 kilometers. And think about it, guys. Not only is she going to be sitting in a van for that long, but she will be living fairly rough. Because of the different stuff that's happened, we don't have accommodation money. This is the accommodation. And for two somewhat able-bodied people, it would be okay. But with her not being able to walk or use her foot, I don't know how she's going to go climbing in and out of this van. Very poorly, I would imagine. So I don't know. Might have to try to figure something out, even if we just stay somewhere cheap that has a cabin. yeah, I don't know. Or she just sleeps in the van and I try to figure it out here, or just sleep in the driver's seat or something so she can move around. I don't know. Trust me, you know I overshare. You're going to find out. Whatever happens, you're going to find out. Oh my goodness gracious me. So hopefully the rain stays, because even if it comes buckets down, your uncle's got to be making, Barbie's dream van. Holy dooly. Come on, bus. I can't see past you. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And just in time for me not to do it. So only upside of this delay is, I've had bloody 4 more toasties than what I thought I would have. Their toasties are good. Oh my God, come on. So yeah, feel like, bit of a mad rush. I'm super tired, but that's okay. Adrenaline will kick in. But yeah, so I've got to peel the last black panels off the back, or as much as I can. And from there, I need to put the insulation in to the van. That part's easy. It's surprising how easy that part is. Honestly, I like doing it so much, except for the fact I'd probably hurt myself. I would do it for other people. It's kind of cool. Once I figure out how to do the paneling, I think I know how to do it. But I really liked doing that part. And I know that's the easy part. For someone like me who always doubts their ability with stuff like this, it's reassuring to know I can pull this together. It's even like, for example, on the back roof there, if I did want to make it into a camper, which probably wouldn't be that sensible considering it's not a high top, but let's just pretend. All you have to do is make battens, wooden battens, that you then zing through different parts of the car. Make sure you don't pop them out the other side. And then what you do is you get slats and put them on, and bang, there you go. You got a little shindiggy-doo-doo. All right, food time. So, guys, we're going to get this done, all right? This is one thing. Your uncle freaks out, doesn't he? But tell me I don't get shit done, because I do. It may take longer, but I do get stuff done. Actually, I've got an appointment today, which I'm going to phone up and cancel. But I'll do that once I get to the offsite, as long as I remember to. Bloody hell. It's fairly soon. But I don't have their number. I can't tell the phone to just call the number because I don't think I've got it saved. Oh, God. So, it's 10 o'clock. I just realised that's 10 o'clock now. We're going to get shit done. I'm going to do it. I'm able to do it. I'm going to do it. Sounds silly trying to G myself up for it, but yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to flick this off, guys. You'll see me at the offside. I want to eat and just quickly think about what I've got to do. All right, guys, as I'm sure you're more than aware, I really am not in the mood to do this now, but this is an absolutely vital and essential part of what is still required for us to get the hell out of here. So basically, I'm taking these off, going to put the insulation in, and then I'll be able to make the bed that's meant to go in here, and then I'll be able to move the stuff from the offsite into here. Bloody hell. All right. It's going to be okay, and it's going to work out. All right, so I've done the sides. I've put them back in. Now, let's see if I can... Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Flipmobile. My name's Tori Terrific, and I'm a professional insulation installer. I'm not. And I'm just trying to find parts. There's a lot of mechanisms and stuff here that I really don't want to mess around with. So all we're doing on the back is simply piecemealing it as best I can. Oh, the microphone's over here. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just piecemealing it together as best as I can because now I'm in a hurry. So we'll go further down into the bowels there. So yeah, it's a matter of covering as much area as I can that doesn't interfere with the Flipmobile's functionality. So I've brought the rest of the roll in with me. You won't be seeing careful measured cuts now because well, you guys know I'm racing a clock. So our idea, it's good. The logos for the company are on the side, so you can sort of aim for that. Not as good as using a ruler, but guys, I guess I'm making excuses when we all know I don't need to make excuses. I just need to get it done. So that is what is happening. And yeah, this is the most fiddly part of it all, I think. But as I said to you guys just before for you, a little while ago for me, I can do this stuff. So I just need to stop doubting myself and just know I can get it done. So I can do this. I've got this. You know, it would be way too easy just to go, oh, this is too hard. I give up. And I could close it up and make you guys think I'd done it all. But we don't have a channel built on bullshit, do we? So, no. I'm still working on it. I am going to get it right. Because, quite frankly, not for me as such, but my wife is going to be, you know, sleeping in here. So I'm sure that if you had the ability to make something better for your loved one, you guys would all do it too. And I do. I've got the materials right here. I've got a somewhat working knowledge of what is required now, thanks to YouTube and TikTok. And the good thing is, you know, we'll clip all this stuff away. And even if I'm doing it a little bit messy, only you guys and me know that, I've at least still done it properly. Because it's such a big bit of metal, I am still even applying smaller pieces anywhere I can sort of get some on. So this isn't all pretty like, well, they're not pretty either, but this is just guerrilla warfare stuff now. I'm just making sure that I'm covering space, because depending on where we stop, this area may be one of the hardest hit during the day, actually. I just thought. I'm worried about Alli. Hey! Hey! Okay, so I don't know if you heard someone speaking then, but that was Cal just coming to check on how Alli was. And just a good human being. I'm probably overdoing this now, but basically, it's crazy the areas where you can feel heat coming through. So I've got enough of this roll left that little areas like, you know, the wheel wells and other bits and pieces, they have a fair bit of heat and noise come through. So we'll deal with them. And then, to be honest, I wish this stuff probably wasn't as visible, but I might even, I don't know, a lot of heat comes through the window. Like, it's stupid. The sunshine is not coming from that direction, it's that way. I can feel it coming through, the heat coming through the window. So there may be something at some point that I put on there, like a tint or something like that. I don't rightly know. Okay, I'm making a fair mess, but that's all right. We've got a vacuum here that I should be able to knock some of the rubbish out before I put the bed in. I don't really want the bed to be sitting on top of. Sure, there's going to be rubbish in there anyhow, but you know, why have it in here immediately for no real reason? A lot of this stuff now is possibly overkill. And I feel a bit like I'm just dragging my ass a bit, and I don't mean to be. But like I said, it's a rare, well, it's not rare, it's a chance to get it done right the first time, or as right as I know how to the first time. So I'm literally just waiting on the phone to ring to tell me what's going on. I hope she doesn't have to have surgery, because she may have to. They've already warned us about that. This wheel well on this side is kind of weird compared to, I know you can't see it, but the other one's just a traditional like wheel well, curved, just normal. This one's got weird lumps and, that's where the petrol tank is, of course. So, you know what? I'm going to say I'm done, because I'm done. Let's get this stuff out of here. Oh, crap. Okay, no, I can do that. I can do that. Let's do this part. Alright, so what I'll do, guys, is I'm going to nick off, quickly finish these little bits here, and then I'm going to get the bed out and make it, and just leave the phone on standby. Alright guys, I'm getting there. It's a bit painful, but I am doing it. I just want to acknowledge something just for a second. There's been several of you who have offered to show up, and so Timsy, thank you, and Rhiannon, thank you, and this one's, don't get me wrong, the offers of help are amazing, but I just had Al, as in channel member Al, as in friend Al, literally say with absolute sincerity, have you got anyone there with you? And I said, at the moment people are busy. And he's like, say the word and I'll be there in 6 hours. He lives in WA, guys, and I know that if I said please, he'd do it. Al, I'm not doing it. But yeah, mate, bloody Flip family, guys. He's, don't get me wrong, the other lady's offers hit me here, but that made me tear up that he'd hop on a fucking plane and fly across the country. You guys are incredible, Al, you're incredible. Because you know what, I know that you're able to do that, and I know that you would. So thank you. All right, back to building a friggin' bed. I'm getting a nice tan. Okay guys, so the bed is in, and it is one of my first screw ups where, well, the bed fits, but I thought that these would fit. They don't. I'm not sure where to put them. I might put them in the trailer if there's room. Got about 35 centimeters of clearance. Fridge is going to go in here. Tubs are going to be stuffed in there. There'll be room to extract them near the door well, which is good. I don't know how comfy this bed's going to be. It was quite clever how it was put together, not by me, by them. I know it's windy, I apologise. And also, still no updates. I've heard from Alli, but she still doesn't know what the hell's going on, and it's almost midday. Alright guys, so bed's now made. Bloody hell. It's 12:30. Alli still doesn't know what's going on. That is where the fridge will live. I'm guessing there's padding there. Well, there's the dimensions anyhow. So 33 centimeters up. Let's have a look. We may even have room for a tub above it. Maybe not. Give me a second, sorry. You guys are helping me. Alright, so 30 centimeters. Yeah, okay, so we do have room there, not for a tub, but stuff can go on top. So basically the next thing is to find tubs that will fit in here using the available spaces being provided. Yeah, I wish I had some empty ones here that I could actually work on the darn thing, but that's not to be the case today. Also, I've put those things just up here so they open into that space, but that does rob us there, so I'm not entirely sure what to do. They weren't an expensive purchase, thank God. I pretty much wrecked one doing that. I need to bring the power up a bit higher. Ideally, I was going to put a shelf. I don't think I've got room. I was going to make an area for like coffee, tea, and mount this up higher. Don't think I've got room at this rate. At the moment, I'm not too fussed. I'm proud of what I've achieved today. Time's ticking, but I am proud of what I've achieved. Let's keep on going. Now I've got to do a bit of research. All right, legends. So Alli just got back to me then. Great news. There's no broken bones. Her foot has been horribly squashed, but no broken bones. I'm sure that I'm going to be told to come and collect her sometime soon, but I haven't had a break yet, so everything else is sort of cleaned up around the other side of the off-site. So I'm going to get a salad roll, have a quick break, get back into it, and just wait till she tells me it's time to be picked up. Hey guys, I was forgetting to update you. So since our last adventure, I've been emptying the baby offsite into the main offsite, and so all these boxes, it's like Tetris, guys. All those gaps, they get filled, as like down there. I'm knackered. It's 3:15. Alli is finally getting dressings and stuff put on her foot, but she's been told that she has to lay down and put her feet up. I don't know. I think we either need to be accepting help, or we need to tell the removalist, look, sorry, can you put it off by a day? Even a day, because I'm pooped. And I know that when I stop tonight and muscles start contracting, that's just cardboard hitting the bloody cage. Now that I've converted the van into the camper, I have to have that trailer on board, but now it's filled with rubbish, which I'll dump in the compound where we live. Compound sounds like a cult, doesn't it? I better keep going, but yeah, guys, thank you. I've been reading the messages. You're friggin' beautiful. I think I'm going to be saying to Alli, we need to accept help. So yeah, if you get a DM, it's because you offered, and I'm going to take up the offer most likely. All right, guys. Car's full of crap, but it's time for us to get a move on. Get Alli. She's ready. So I'm going to duck into town. Now she has to get the weight off her foot. It's going to be a bit of a, well, not a bit of a tough one. She's prioritised, of course, but I need to get a extension lead for the fridge because the muppet that sold it to me, I don't know why he didn't tell me it didn't come with a cord. So, and the cord that he sold me, it's just an adapter. It's 30 centimeters long. So, good job, Kings. No, he was good with his advice about how it worked. But yeah, it's a waste of time. And now I'm going to have to pay more money to get the extension lead. So I'm going to be running it off the power station. But I'm going to have to bring the power station in tonight. Because the fridge, we don't have a fridge now. It's in the off-site. And it needs the power supply to run, so it'll all come together. I'm pooped. I think Alli would be exhausted too. Different sort of exhaustion. I've been on the go since like 8 or something, whatever the heck, with a very late night. But when you've had an injury like that, don't know if you guys have ever really hurt yourselves before. One, I hope not. But two, it wrecks your body. Worst injury I had was a heart attack. And I remember it took such a toll on my body. There's going to be a lot of stuff sliding. I took months to start getting my energy back. I was just tired all the damn time. Because it's difficult. Like, your body goes through all that sort of shock and trauma. And you're busy internally trying to heal, which is crazy. I wonder why everyone was swerving down the road just then. A car was waiting to turn, but they all swerved like rather dramatically. Shivers. Oh no, let's just go this way instead. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as my grandpa used to say. Hey, I don't think he ever said that. It sounds wise though. It's so funny. Lifeline, I'm on freaking principle. On principle, you guys may have noticed because I show you everything. I have not set foot in that place since we made the decision to hurry up and leave. Oh, good on you, you annoying crossing. What about my wave? Thanks for waiting for me. I should have just run them over. I'm tired, grumpy now. Grumpy, tired, and hungry. Hungry, grumpy, tired, and hungry. So yeah, I need to get... Yeah, that didn't sound good, whatever that was. I'm beyond caring. If I left it up there, I'm an idiot. Oh, go figure, I'm an idiot. The van, I think the stuff's doing a good job. The insulation. You know, it might be a placebo, but it's a placebo that's working. Holy guacamoles. So let's recap. Alli in hospital. She's got a massive hematoma in her foot. Thank God, except for the fact that it sucks now I don't have a beautiful helper. I am so beyond grateful that her little foot wasn't smashed to bits. Very, 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 very lucky. So yeah, this morning, 8 o'clock, got up, started packing again, ran out of tape, went to the offsite, finished insulation, made the bed, as in the bed frame, goofed around. I didn't goof around, I've worked my ass off. Yeah, moved the baby offsite to the big offsite. I'm sorry guys, I'm so buggered. I probably should just turn this thing off, but and for you guys it's probably a short video, like it's probably just going boom, 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 you know. But for me, this is hours later. And sometimes I think it doesn't hurt for you guys to be reminded it's hours later. Because otherwise you go, why doesn't he remember anything? Like it makes how erratic I am seem even worse. I can assure you that it's almost true. But yeah, it is just a simple case of hours passed during the filming stages when I hit record, I should say. Okay. So yeah. 3:45, picking up Alli. The one place I am going to run into, because it would create a half-hour round trip for me otherwise, to get those cords that I need. I'm driving right past the shop and I know what I need, so I don't really need advice. I just need them to go, yeah, that's where it is. I need a kettle cord, which is like a 3-prong thing that you used to put in the old-fashioned kettles, or an Xbox. And I need an Anderson extension cable, if such a thing exists, or simply a longer Anderson 2 cigarette lighter cable. Yeah, that's what I need. And it's all more money. But it's money that we would have spent the other day. I would have bought that cable the other day. And the fridge was, you know the fake sales that they do? Oh, it's Black Friday, so everything's 50% off. Well, apparently this fridge was heavily reduced. So then after that, what I need to do is get the cables, drop Alli home, because then I need to go back to the offsite, hitch the trailer, bring it back, because the trailer, except for getting I could go get the tubs. Having said that though, I'm still going to need the trailer for tomorrow to load anything that I've packed into the trailer. I think I can make, weirdly, I reckon I've done some stuff over the last few days, guys, that I've thought I wouldn't be able to do. And I've done it. So I think what I am going to do is bloody stop doubting myself. It's going to be hard yakka. I'm going to be buggered. But I reckon I can beat the truck. I reckon I can do it. It's going to be long days. It's going to have to be quite a bit of adult cordial. But not while I'm doing it. But yeah, I reckon I can do it. A bit of effing around. Once again, Tori, you can do it, mate. Even today, the amount of stuff I got done was huge. I stopped to get I had a sandwich that I ate for 10 minutes, And then I kept going again. I just went back for bites. God, they make good salad rolls there. Oh, I'll give them credit, Routley's. Good on you guys. But, yeah. So these are the things I need to do. Hopefully they're the things I remember to do. And for those who are keeping track of stuff I was meant to remember, I did remember to call my counsellor and cancel the appointment. And I was just like, well, they're always very good about it, but I am there under a military thing. If you don't know, I served 8 years in the Australian Navy, served during the Gulf War, the Americans call it. I think we called it Operation Damask. I can't remember. So, yeah, but I had to miss the appointment, and the military, I think in each billing cycle, allow you to miss 2 appointments, that they will cover, because I like my counsellor and I don't like stuffing him around. And yeah, but Alli comes first, and what we're doing at the moment has to come over me crying about how hard my life is. There's so many good aspects to my life, and you guys are a massive part of the good. So, give yourselves a little fucking baby pat on the back for that one, guys. Hey, hoodie man. Do you see that? Hoodie man. Just to let you guys know, the day today is like so good in Geelong. The fact he wasn't wearing a hoodie, he was wearing a beanie. Sorry. Do you guys have beanies overseas? They got the pom-pom on top. Anyhow, we call them beanies. It's a beautiful day and he's wearing a beanie. I guess it's keeping the sun off his head, but it must be cooking his brain. Unless his brain's cooked and that's why he's... I've got to the silly part of the day. So, legends, I reckon, here's far out. I hope you guys laugh when I start losing my mind, because it is funny. And it's probably stupid that I don't just stop the video. Someone left a comment the other day, and for the longest of times, no one's complained about the long format. But they complained about how long the video was, that it was over 4 minutes before they started to get anything of value. Mustang, there you go. It was the red car that just went past. That's annoying. The camera doesn't pick it up that well. Stang. It was a black and red Stang. It looked good. I do think, like, if I have ever had the chance to just... I'm not a car guy, right? But if I had the chance to have a car, I wouldn't know what to do with a luxury fast car unless someone taught me how to drive it properly. But I'd like to drive a Stang, even if it was at normal speed, just so I'd done it. They're probably the most accessible too. They're all over the joint. Probably not even muscle cars anymore, are they? They look cool. Yeah, so I hope you guys, that you complain about how long the show is. Whereas for me, it's like, I used to cut it short, and then I realized that you guys needed, well, some of you need the company, others just have it playing in the background while they're listing. But either way around, it is what it is, isn't it? At first I felt a little bit funny or offended about the feedback, because they put in their feedback that they were a news broadcaster and that they can deliver succinct information within 4 minutes or whatever their little thing on their news is. And I get that. That's a skill set. I'd love to be able to do stuff like that. But you've also got to remember that you've got the news piece written for you. You're not making it up. You didn't write it. And you're just broadcasting what's on the teleprompter. So yeah, someone there at our newsroom, what a great show, the newsroom. Someone at the newsroom is writing that it's bite-sized and succinct, and you are simply the deliverer. Unless you are the news writer, in which case I take every single thing I just said back, and I love writing. So I think that's an absolute skill. Even though I've written 11 books. I mean, you might have written 11 too. God, I am going down the rabbit hole. May as well just change my name to Alice and get it over and done with. Don't sing the song. Oh, Aussies will know this song, but it's Alice, Alice, Who the F is Alice? All right, is it my turn? No? Okay. One day, someday. I love those electric scooters. A kid just, or maybe it's an adult that's suffering from a DUI. But I think they're cool, but it's like the fact that it's just like, it's a vehicle of sorts. I mean, he was doing a fair clip considering he's on a scooter. Apparently on some of them you can remove the speed limiter. Oh my God, I am flat out talking about, I'm not turning it off, bad luck. I am not talking about reselling, I'm not talking about, there's a Mustang and there is a scooter. I'm going to talk to the Flip family about this. Hope it's okay. Put in the comments. Put in the comments if it's not okay. I would like, don't do it unless you mean it, but it would kind of be funny to send the comments, it is not okay. I don't know if I'd change it, but it would be funny. All right. I think the time has come for me to shut the hell up because we're getting into town, and I probably need to be focused a little bit more on the driving, and I am extremely tired now. So I am going to go, guys. Thank you for putting up with me today. What a bloody day. Yeah, I'm going to pick up Alli. I'm super glad. It's like, even last night when I got back home, I'm still talking, aren't I? When I got back home so late, you know, I still stayed up for a couple of hours because I don't know, I prefer having her around. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. Okay, I'm really going nuts. I'm going to see you guys later. I'm going to go because it's a red light and I can turn all this off. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much. Hype the video. It's not really worth it, but hype it, become a channel member. Subscribe if you haven't already. I could make up some statistic, but it'll be a lie. So, yep. Make sure that you're subscribed, right? Thanks, legends. Big ups to everyone in the house, and goodbye.